Willkommen zurück zu Call of Juarez.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
So, und da geht der wilde Ritt weiter, würde ich sagen. Jawohl.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Genau. Hier ist schon wieder Action.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Den jagen wir den Waffe gut bekommen.
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Ich sollte auch treffen lernen, würde ich sagen. Wo ist er? Tschüss.
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high, but Apaches often did.
Gott.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Okay. Gleich nochmal der Spaß. Bin noch ausgewichen, verdammt. Ah. Ja, komm, weiter.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had.
Sollte auch treffen lernen.
Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Eingehaut ist nicht zu unterschätzen, ne? Gib mir das Gewehr. Trifft gar nichts. Was macht das denn?
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but But I
Brauchst du noch
knew he
20
was
Stück?
with the cowboys.
Ach du Scheiße. Bin einfach zu langsam.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just
Na,
kept
komm schon.
shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
Ich muss in Bewegung bleiben. Ich muss in
I
Bewegung
didn't see
bleiben.
Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Oh Gott.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
Oh, zu wieder zur anderen Seite. Verdammt. Und nochmal den Spaß. Hey, ja. Weg. Ey, gib mir einfach das... Wieder zur falschen Seite. Ich dreh durch. Hier schießt mich. Weg. Boah, lad nach. Ich hab mich weggedreht. Zu welcher Seite? Ich bin dran. Boah. Das kann doch nicht sein. Daneben. Ja komm, da kommen jetzt zwei. Die ich natürlich nicht treffe diesmal. So, jetzt kommen wir von der Seite. Boah. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein. Mann. Ihr Elendigen. Okay, wo hocken sie?
He's getting away!
Okay. Lad nach das Ei. Gut.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Noch einer.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Alter, das kann doch nicht sein. Ja. Ich hab keine Munition mehr. Höhere Munitionskapazität. Wahrheitssucher.
Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Wow. Alter.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
Meine
Bullets were
Fresse.
whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his
Yes,
men
it's
caught
scheiße.
up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
Und du? Du bist tot. Warum? Hä? Hab ich jetzt nicht verstanden. Okay. Boah, gib mir doch einfach mal.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Kacke. Heil dich, Boy. Was ist denn das schon wieder? Also das muss ja man jetzt nicht verstehen. Ja, das war's. Ich hab gar keine Munition mehr. No way to run, ja. Boy. Ach, Wasser tötet mich instant. Oh Gott. Ah, kniehohes Wasser, bin tot. Danke. Meine Fresse, komm schon. Ah, Stürze kann er auch nicht. Danke, Spiel. Danke.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Übrigens Feinde, okay.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Okay.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that.
Na komm.
No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Where's he going?
Immer
It
schön
was
am
finally
Nachladen.
time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Na komm. Da sind das viele. Streitsüchtig, oh. Uns gemein. Woodman. Clanton.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom
Kommen wir jetzt
Come.
am dümmsten lang.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Da müssen wir einen anderen Weg suchen.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Warum ist ein Hütchen? Wie kriegen wir den? Wie kriegen wir diesen Hut? Wahrscheinlich gar nicht, weil ich daran vorbeigelaufen bin. Komm. Boah, der leckt mich doch. Ich muss doch irgendwie auf den... Alle. Warum hockt er? Krieg ich den? Wo hockt er? Da. So warten, bis er nachgeladen hat. Bis er nachladen muss. Na komm. Gegenländiger. Da, noch da. Nee. Wo ist die nächste Deckung? Nee. Bin ich schon näher? Warten. Der Dreckige. Okay, so kriege ich ihn nicht. Ich muss eine neue Deckung Ausschau halten. Da ist er. Jetzt vielleicht? Kann ich daran vorbeischießen?
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Komm. Ach, halt die Fresse. Müssen wir warten, bis er nachlädt. Oh Gott, nicht die Munition. Munition, jawohl. Der Typ hat doch so einen Schatten, Alter.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the Old K Corral.
Jawohl. Ja, jawohl. Gesehen, aber nicht geholt. Okay. Wie geht's jetzt weiter? So. Oh, yeah.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Hello.
Somebody's coming! So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep.
Yep.
They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first, I need to tell you about the cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious. Get ready, boys.
Ein schlechter Stütze, ey. Verdammt. Richtig schlecht am Schießen.
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Ich kriege Munition. Ja, komm. Du musst einer haben. Naja, nehmen wir beide. Distanz, Kopfschuss. Ah, wir müssen nach vorne.
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Zack, da ist er hin. Auch mal die Pistolenmunition. Weg mit dir, Ganze. Nein. Weg, 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 weg. Na, das war nicht erfolgreich.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down.
Nächster Distanzkill.
So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Wow. Das war abschreckende Maßnahme. Ja, nie gehabt. Da bist du hin, wa? Jawohl. Hier liegt was? Gewehrmunition. So. Die Straße ist versperrt. Also sollen wir hier oben lang latschen? Komm schon, komm. Sawmill.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Na komm schon.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
Da oben hocken sie. 6 Schüsse. Warte mal, kann ich nicht oben? Nicht das Ding wegschießen?
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
Stimmt.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
Doc Holliday,
That
genau.
lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to
Okay,
that
komm
loyal
her.
friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Gut. Eine Sekunde. So, da wurde ich ein klein wenig unterbrochen. Wo müssen wir hin? Okay. Da kommen wir bestimmt gleich.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take
yeah.
over the cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Okay. Ich liege auf. Aha, gut. War's auch noch lange nicht mehr mit.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Na komm. So, letzten Abzug. Ah. Weg. Ich muss auf Deckung. Kommt gleich mal hoch. Das funktioniert manchmal nicht so ganz. Egal, weiter geht's. So ein schlechter Schütze, das kann nicht sein.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Hey. Geht doch. Muss man erst mit Kugeln drohen? Shot, Baby. Weg. You bastard. Ja. Ich treffe alles, nimm ihn. Weg. Ich kann noch was, Nahkampfwiderstand. Wir müssen erstmal ein bisschen leveln. So nicht, Boy. Oh, gleich zwei von euch. Durchgeschossen. Keep shooting. Komm her. Dynamite. Ich muss weg. Ah, lock enough, boy.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Die ist sehr steif, die Kette, wa? So, boy.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Nee. Nee, ich nehme Pistolen mit. Kann man hier? Was haben wir denn noch hier? Das war's 100% noch nicht. 100%ig. Da kommen wir gleich. Nee, hier ist vorbei. Ich muss hier runter. Oh yeah. Da ist eine Munitionskiste.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Okay. Wen haben wir denn da? Nimmt ein. Vorsicht. Einfängt. Curly Bill. Okay.
Are you saying they ran?
Wo ist er?
Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
Wo bist du?
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Das war klar. Da ist er. Nimm das. Oh Gott. Curly Bill, das ist nicht nett. Okay. Auf ein neues. Nein. Wo bist du? Wo bist du, Boy? Nee. Versuch dich nur auszutanzen. Ich hab, glaube ich, nicht mal ein Scheunentor. Da ist er. Headshot, Baby. Ja, nimm das. Boy, wo bist du? Wo bist du denn? Komm schon. Das Levelende. Ich spring. Nimm das. Ich glaube, ich brauche die beiden. Die 6 Schüsse. Schon. Komm. Laden ab. Ja, ich hab dich. Ah, damit hast du nicht gerechnet, wa? Ah, hier ist noch so ein Typi. Nee. Dann komm. Nee. So einfach kommst du nicht davon. Ah, da bist du. Gibt's denn nicht irgendwo noch Dynamit? Da. Na komm. Na, hab ich die erwischt, wa? Hat weh. Wo hockt er? Der hat aber gut gesessen, ey. Der macht echt Damage. Na komm. Und das. Oh, verdammt. Ah, okay.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the
Wo bist du?
open.
Wo bist du? Wo bist du? Wo bist du? Und das. Oh, meine Fresse. Nee. Doch, ich. Ich werde dich töten. Genau ich. Komm. Letzter Atemzug. Hex. Hier, nimm das. Braucht mehr Dynamit. Kommt schon. Okay, oben wird man mich nicht loben. Komm. Hab kein Dynamit mehr. Lad nach, Boy. Lad nach. Lad einfach nach, Boy. Er wird zusammengeschossen, seine komische Bande hier. Nee, so nicht so. Na komm, lad nach. Ich treffe echt kein Scheuntor. Lad nach, lad nach. Weg. Wo bist du? Wo bist du? Wo bist du? Wo bist du? Nee, geht. Da ist einer. Weg. So. So. Nö, brauch ja nicht. Aber ich muss mehr treffen. Nein, weg. Dann komm schon. Boah, komm, erhol dich, erhol dich, erhol dich. Nee. Da bist du. Lad nach, lad nach. Na, komm. Oh Gott. Nee, weg. Lad nach. Lad einfach nach. Der hat gesessen, war? Curly Bill? Der hat gesessen. Ja, wer läuft denn immer weg? Du hast dich ganz gerechnet, Vatika? Sterben. Nehmen wir dich mit weg. Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Nö. Wirklich eher weniger. Wo bist du? Wo ist der Typ? Hier Dynamit. Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Ja, ich komme. Wo bist du?
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Ja, das war's mit ihm.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Doch ich.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Der nächste. Der Boss wird und stirbt. Johnny Ringo. Okay.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Okay. Na komm. Ruhig halten. Ruhig. Ruhig, ganz ruhig. Konzentration. Beide, verdammt. Ein Ticken zu langsam, aber ich ein Ticken zu langsam. Okay. Ja, komm
It's
schon.
incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Ja, komm schon. Komm. 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 Das war's für ihn.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
So, Leute. Und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Ciao.